What's up, guys? It's another edition of the Jordan Jackson Show. I am your host, Jordan Jackson. And I know y'all just heard the news. Dalton Connect is back with the Lakers. I'm excited about that. But if you seen his face, my man was looking a little sad. Welcome back to the Lakers, Dalton Connect. It's only a business, bro. No hard feelings. Go out there, do what you do. Lakers um are actually playing right now. Dang it. I forgot. So what's up, guys? What we got going on, man? Appreciate everybody that's tuning in. I do have a special guest that's going to be coming up soon. Family member of mine. I want to promote this book, man. Actually, it's 3 books that I know you guys are going to enjoy. Let me know in the comments where you guys are checking in from. I appreciate everybody for being on the Jordan Jackson Show, and this is a show where your opinion matters. So let me know what's going on. Come on in, come on in. Let me give y'all some time. Dang, wait a minute. Y'all give me a quick second. Dang it, I can't believe. Come on, bro. Hold on. Technical difficulties. When I hear music, it makes me dance. My bad. I had to send this link out for my guests. So what's been going on? What y'all got going? What y'all do today, bro? On this, it's raining in Atlanta. Horrible day today. Let me know where y'all checking in from too. Facebook, YouTube. What up, guys? What's up, y'all? I'll let your boy. I'm just waiting on my guests, giving them a little time to come in, getting behind stage. Man, my Lakers gonna win a championship this year, baby. Don't hate. Don't hate. Y'all know what it is. We gonna win the championship this year, baby. Oh yeah, they've been talking all that smack. I don't hear nobody talking now though. Now the Luke on the squad. So y'all coming in. So okay, there we go. There we go. All right, guys, here we go. Welcome to the stage, my guests.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on, brother?
what's going on with you? What's going on with you?
Oh man, ain't nothing. Excited to have you on the show, man, so we can promote these 3 great books. And I ain't just saying that because this is family, y'all. These books are these books are amazing, and he's gonna tell y'all about it. We're gonna start with Charmcasters and the Mighty Tempest, and give me your background, where you from, and tell me
Yeah,
a little bit about the book.
okay. Originally, I'm from Albany, Georgia. I'm about 2.5 hours away from Atlanta, Georgia. Split time between Albany and Atlanta. I've been writing since 5th grade, and it's weird because when I tell this story, I tell people about how HBO used to come on, the big letters used to come on there and you go
Yeah,
inside
I
the
remember
old.
that.
And so I remember coming back on summer break in 5th grade. My teacher told us to write about something that was fun for you. So you remember Emmanuel from Outer Space? I wrote about that. And boy,
Really?
she grabbed my ear, took me to the principal office. Man, I got a whipping in the principal office. They called my mama. My mama came to the school. I got a whipping there. I got a whipping at home. But my teacher, she told me, she said, you have a gift for writing and I need you to keep writing. And she was my inspiration. And to this day, she just, she's still there. She's real sick now. Her daughter reads her all the time. But when I tell you, it's just like it's an amazing journey because people don't understand. I've been around so long, Jordan, and
Mm.
I was doing so much for so many other people. And so in 18 years, I put out 60 books, and I got a series with my wife for the small babies.
Wow.
And then I got all these other books. And when I tell you I write in 7 genres and I'm jumping into another genre this year, I'm jumping into the cozy murder mystery because that's what Hallmark and Lifetime like their stuff at. So, I write the market. And so I got everything from inspirational to faith-based to the hood to drama, political drama, romance. The paranormal stuff is what's really kicking everybody's butt because, and I'm gonna tell you why I did that one. And because I jumped in there
Wait,
because
wait,
I got
1 second before you get started. Can you turn your phone to the side?
let me turn to the side. See
Yeah,
if I
because
turn to the
there we
side.
go. There we go. There we
Okay.
go.
All right, I'll do it that way. I can do it that way. Yeah, I can do it that way. And so I jumped into that genre because one of the authors, she told me, well, I'm glad, you're not in my genre because, we don't need the competition.
Oh, wow.
So
Like
I
that?
was like, look, how we do that. Look, okay, let me show you something. And so I created Charmcasters, and this is the crazy part. Charmcasters is just a part of the multiverse that I created.
Mhm.
Because as you can see in the background, there's a Lacrotum universe part. Half that's for adults, half that's for kids. And anything for kids, there's no sex, there's no cursing. It has been marked parent friendly. So school districts all over got it. Parents are reading it, grandparents are reading it. They love Charmcasters. And when you tell me what I can't do, I'm gonna do it.
As you
I'm gonna
should.
do it. Yes. Yes.
So, talk about some of the characters, that you created for now. Does this go in an order of or how's it go?
Yes. You see the light green one, that's first,
Yes.
and that's because they're bringing the light, the beautifulness of it, and so that's the start of Orient and Illyris. How their whole series starts with them going to school because they just got accepted in Charmcaster School, and they're on Mythos Island, and so then the other 2 books follow, but the red dark one is the finale. So the light yellow one is the middle section of that one. And so that's how it goes. Yes, that's the second book. And then the third book right there, that's where it gets dark because when they're in this huge tournament, things
Mhm.
take a twist. And that's what I love about writing. It's like if I tell people, if I can't touch you here, if I can't touch your heart, if I can't make you say, no, he didn't. No, you didn't. And so, and that's the biggest thing. So, but you follow the story of these 2 main characters, but on every cover, Jordan, I give them Easter eggs. Look at the first 2 covers. Look at the first 2 covers. Look how I got them positioned. You see how I got him on one side and her on the other side? The first
Yeah.
2 books, they're on the same way. Now look at the third book. It's flipped. It's flipped.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
there are Easter eggs in each book, and so the covers, you just never know what's going to happen with those, and so that's the beauty of it. But I take you through a magical journey with these kids who become friends with all these other kids, and you're going to see the good, the bad, and the ugly, and so you bring in people who despise that school because Mythos Island, and that's the island. It has 3 schools on there, so I got more books coming for Charmcasters,
Mhm.
and I take you through the adventures of these kids not only learning how to grow, but learning how to work together, learning how to use their special abilities and their gifts, to proceed on or matriculate through the school. But boy, I take you through a whole bunch of drama with it.
Wow. So for some of my listeners and people that are watching that want to get into writing their own books and stuff, what are some of the first steps that you got to do if you know if you want to try to jump into this field?
I tell people all the time, when you write a book for yourself first. Because if you don't enjoy it, nobody else is going to enjoy it.
Mm.
And that is the first thing, but you have to have that pen and paper. Break away from the technology. Don't type, type, type. No, write. And your brain's going to actually, correlate that to what you're writing. And then, because when I first start anything, I have a whiteboard. And I start on a whiteboard and I start, this is my main character. This is my evil character or my antagonist or my protagonist. And I don't want to use the big words. I would use the small words because some people are like, what's an antagonist or protagonist? I
Right.
use the good guy, the bad guy, and we go from there. And then you have to give them good, that good side, that bad side, to where everybody has flaws, nobody's perfect. And so when you do that, before you realize it, you're building that foundation. And so take their imagination and you run with that imagination, but learn to get the inner kid in you and come out. Because it doesn't matter if I'm writing a mafia series or anything, I'm writing it from that inner kid because I love to watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
I love to watch TV. And so when I write from that inner kid who's going to be like this. And you remember how we used to come home from school and then watch Voltron and everything else? And that's the big difference. And so I tell people, make it fun for yourself. And the moment you do that, it's not work anymore.
And how many different characters are in Charmcasters? How many different ones are there?
Believe it or not, if I do the whole setup that I have right now, there's 112 in Charmcasters. The Croydon universe has over 500 characters. And so it's crazy. But the weird thing about, the differences in these two, and they're in the multiverse. The Croydon universe is for the adults. I kill off 4 main characters in one book. And I tell people, I'm not going to tell you which book, but my wife threatened to put me on the couch because she read the book, and all 12 books are out now. But she read the book and she was so hot. She didn't speak to me for like 2 hours, Jordan.
Wow.
Jordan, and so I got readers who actually, because I have a phone set up for readers to call. I talk to them like once a month. I'll pick somebody and I'll talk to them, and they all were like, "Yang, yang, 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 yang. You mad because I killed somebody? Why'd you do that?" I said, "Because of what you're feeling right now. That's why I did it. It's my job to pull emotion out of you when I'm writing, and that's the most important thing. So when I do that, it makes it fun for everybody. But for me, my biggest thing too is like I turned down a couple publishing deals because they wanted to make the ebooks like $9.95 or $12.95, and then the paperback $14.95, and the hardback $25.99. We did Omega Man Publishing, and it allows me for $5 you can get my ebook. Any ebook in my catalog, you can get it for $5. So Charmcaster, they can get all 3 books for $15 versus paying for one book, one paperback versus 3 ebooks.
Wow.
And so, and I do that, and I tell people because 1, I'm not greedy. 2, I want you to read. I want you to entertain yourself. I want you to get away from the norm of the craziness that you might have in your life. And so, at $5 an ebook, come on, I make it easy for everybody. No, you can't, because the average author is going to charge you $9.95 or $12.95. At my level, it's $9.95, $12.95 an ebook. And so that's the biggest thing. And so I just try to keep it affordable. So, when kids go to their parents or they go to grandparents or the big brother and sister, they say, I need the next book in the series. It's $5. And, they do it. And so it's really cool.
Now, these 3 books here, they're, is this like 1, 2, and 3 of the 12, or which 3?
No, that 1, 2, 3 by itself. The other 12, the universe, has 12 books for the adults, 7 books for the kids. That's the Croydon Academy right there. You see, it's 12 books for that. And so it's like 7 books in that series, 12 books in adults. But Charmcast is the one that, when I tell you, I went to UK in JK's backyard, and I got some of her readers, and they're loving it. I got readers in UK, Germany, England, India, Pakistan, Australia, Canada. And so what's happening is that readers are telling other readers and telling other readers. And so that's how we spread it. Again, when you're a small guy, you don't have the multi-million-dollar media blitz. And
Right.
so it's all word of mouth. It's all word of mouth. And
And
so
people like
that's
a
the
good book
biggest.
though. And when it's good, people there's people all on here talk about how awesome the series is. So hello Jordan and everyone. Hey, how you doing? And so when you can get a good book, and I feel like reading it really is fundamental, and like people aren't really taking advantage of it because it's doing things for your mind that you need to do. And I
Right.
think it's it's a good thing. I'm glad that you got this series. I'm gonna put the link down in the comments. Also, you can explain it in why they need to get these 3 books and get them today.
The biggest thing that we do is, my wife and I, 'cause we are a tag team. Our biggest thing was about literacy. And so many kids now, they can text, and that's a different language. But when it comes to reading, you need to be able to read that job application. You need to be able to read the tax laws. You need to be able to read what your job description is. And so we want to get them back to the fun of reading. And that's why we cover everybody from the little babies to the adults. So when you get Charmcasters, and and this is a Jordan, exclusive here, we are on the cusp of some major people saying, "Hey, we want a movie series with this one," and that's the important thing. For me, I want you guys to read it for the entertainment. The other stuff will come. I want you to read it for the fun of saying, "Hey, I like these characters. They're characters that you're gonna hate in the book," and I love it. And I tell people, I eat your hate for breakfast. When you get mad, I eat it for breakfast. And so Charmcast is that one. It was so special to me because Lacrotum is what they call shifter base. Charmcast is magic base. And that's the difference. So, everybody has their own different magic, whether it's with plants, whether it's with the dirt, whether it's with the water, no matter what it is, wind, everybody has their own specialty. And so you see them in class screwing up, messing up. You see them not listening. You see them just doing what they want to do. And it's a crazy adventure. And as an adult, I loved it because, I love reading. And so I was like, okay, but and I'm gonna be dead honest with you. My biggest thing was I got tired of not seeing us. I
Right.
got tired of not seeing us. And so, I can complain about it all day long, but as an author, guess what? I can do something about it.
Exactly.
I can do something about it. And that's what I did. So I started making sure that, hey, those little boys and girls can see us, in some of these main lines, not in the book. I want you to see yourself on the cover. And that was the biggest thing for me. So it's just like now when I go, I think for me, the biggest joy is when I go and I see somebody reading a book and I'm like, hey, that's a really good book. And like, yeah, it's really cool. And they don't really know it's me. And I'm just sitting there having a whole conversation with them about the characters and everything else. And then when they finally do realize it, the amazement that, hey, he's talking to me, because most authors won't talk to you.
Right. Wow, man. Y'all heard it here first, man. Make sure y'all support this book. Make sure y'all get it. Links will be in the comments. You'll see it on my Instagram as well. I'm so excited to promote and bring Charmcasters to the world because they need to see it. They need to know about this.
Yes.
We got good things going on, nothing but positive energy. So people, when you see this, whether you see it now or you see it on the replay, make sure that you support this book, and let's get these numbers all the way up. We got to start supporting each other because that's important. And so, I was excited the fact that he wanted to come on the show and get the word out because we need to do more of this. So, hey, my brother, well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh
I
man, no
appreciate you,
problem.
man. And I'm gonna make sure I read the book myself. And I just got them in the mail, so but I'm excited to get in them. And so, thank you so much for coming out, man. If you got
Oh,
any shout
man.
outs or anything you want to do, go ahead and talk to me.
Man, let me tell you something. You see the covers on there? The young lady who did the covers, guess what, Jordan? She's autistic.
Really?
When I tell you what I'm trying to do, Jordan, I'm trying to secure this big deal, but I'm literally trying to give people a chance to get behind the camera and in front of the camera, because people don't understand how hard it is to break into this industry. And so when you can actually go in there and say, hey, I want this person to be here, I need this person here. Yeah, they're gonna bring their people. But if I give 3 or 4 people a shot, do you understand how big that is?
It's huge.
And I had to remind somebody, Denzel is Denzel, but people forget Spike kept pushing Denzel until he became the bigger Denzel.
Now, boy, say it again. A lot of people don't realize that, but that is a huge fact.
Because Denzel's wife was covering everything. And then when he got a role, and then Spike kept pushing him, kept pushing him, kept pushing him, all of a sudden Denzel blew up. That is my goal, because you got a lot of young producers, directors, actors, and I want to see them actually get a chance. And so that is why, we're here now, and with their help, we're going to get these numbers up. And then it helps me with negotiations. That's what they don't realize. So now when I come back and say, hey, we're going to have an open call, for a couple people who want to come on and do some stuff. See, now I have the negotiating power to do that. And that's the bigger difference. So I'm excited about it. If when they read it, trust me, they're going to love it. I think that when parents find out they can actually lead their children to read this book on their, Kindle device with no worries, no sex, no cursing, and that's it. When I have the kids side, there's no sex, there's no cursing. They can enjoy that and go from there. But I try to paint a picture better than Picasso for you when you read these books, and they're gonna see that when they actually open it up.
Wow, man! Congratulations on the success. Congratulations on these numbers that we about to make go through the roof.
Yes,
And thank
yes.
you so much, man, for coming on, bro. You're welcome
No
to come
problem,
on
man.
anytime, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man.
All right, brother.
All right, peace out.
Wow, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being able to promote businesses and letting people have opportunities, get in front of people. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to. So that is so great, man. That's another episode of the Jordan Jackson Show. I'm about to go get me some rest. I am tired. So everybody have a great night. And remember, look at God and be the blesser. I'm gone.